This video is brought to you by intosports.ca. If you live in Canada and are sick of paying duties and taxes on your online orders, visit www.intosports.ca for the best online prices in Canada. Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you a video talking about the entire Diadora line. Diadora is one of those smaller brands. They're definitely less popular than the bigger guys, but seriously make some of the best quality shoes on the market. If you want to talk about leather quality, Diadora really is the best as far as I'm concerned. What I have here, the first shoe on the left is their newest shoe, and this is a Diadora Evolution K. It is unique in the sense that it's kangaroo leather, but it's treated in a way that the padding from the leather is actually taken out of the shoe. So what you're left with is basically a thin synthetic kangaroo leather, if that makes sense. It's like a thin synthetic, but it's very soft like leather, and it just feels totally unique. The finish on the upper is this matte finish, and it's actually really, really thin. For kangaroo leather, it's really cool. It's like wearing a vapor that would be extra soft with a slight padding of leather. It's really unique. The inside is lined with the suede material. Really nice shoe. Kind of this kind of speed boot looking cut in the heel here area. It fits really well. It doesn't stretch all that much. Central lacing system, but again, the feel that this shoe provides is completely unique. Diadora has really kind of reinvented kangaroo leather with this shoe, and I think a lot of people, if they give this shoe a try, they'll really like this shoe because it's totally unique. There's nothing else like it on the market. Then you get the GX14 sole plate and stud pattern, which is basically features their net breathing system, which although it looks like the glass fiber like you see on the Vapor series, it's not actually fiberglass or carbon fiber or anything like that. It's actually layers and layers of this woven mesh made of some form of plastic or metal. I'm not entirely sure, but basically it is to allow the shoe to breathe a little bit better. So air can go in and out, but water can't go in. So it's kind of difficult to test of whether or not your feet actually stay cooler when you do wear these shoes. But I can tell you that water does not go in, so that's definitely a plus. So it definitely does work. And then you get this kind of more traditional stud pattern in these conical studs. Really stable stud pattern. The sole itself is nice and flexible, and it's probably one of the best stud patterns, especially if you're going to be using it on turf. I really like the stud pattern. I really like the sole plate. It provides plenty of stiffness when shooting. It's just a great shoe. Again, if you want to check out the full written review for the shoe, there'll be a link in the description. The next here is a Diadora DD11K. This is probably one of the nicest shoes that I've worn, and probably my favorite from the Diadora line, along with Americana. I really, really like this shoe. Provides some really solid leather quality. The upper is almost completely kangaroo leather. It's a little bit thicker leather, but the padding that it provides and the cushion it provides on the ball, the touch is just fantastic. It's a feel that you can only get from a Diadora shoe, and if it's something you've never tried, I really recommend you try it, because I think a lot of people, given that they give this shoe a chance, would really, really like it. You get this kind of grip coating here on the instep and the this little section here. It's very thin. It's almost a hardly noticeable grip, but you can feel some extra grip when it is dry, at least. You get this central lacing system with the flap tongue. It does stay down. It doesn't get in the way or anything like that. Really solid. This synthetic leather heel liner. Really great. Good insole in this shoe. And then you get this kind of touch heel counter, which a little bit gimmicky in my opinion, but it's cool that they included basically a dimpled heel counter, so it does actually provide some extra grip on the ball when making back heels. I don't know if that's really super important, but there you go, guys. And then you get, of course, the same GX14 sole plate stud pattern, exactly like the Evolution. Again, if you want to check out the full written review, there'll be a link in the description on my website. To my website, sorry. And then here, this is a shoe you guys see me talk about a lot, and that is the Diadora Americana. Really fantastic shoe, especially for the price. Kangaroo leather upper. Some of the nicest kangaroo leather you can get on any kind of soccer shoe. Really simple, classic design. This mesh heel liner, really padded. Really simple kangaroo leather upper. It stretches quite a bit and really forms to your foot nicely. You can tell the shoe's kind of taken on its own little shape. Really great. You get this external heel counter, plastic. It's a really simple design. Then you get this really unique kind of stud pattern. It's these almost triangular shaped and that they point out in 3-direction stud pattern. It works on pretty much any surface. They're not super long, but it's a really, like all the Diadora stud patterns and sole plates, it's really flexible and really stable feeling. You always have a lot of studs on the ground, so the traction is always really good, and they're all turf friendly. So that's always nice to hear. And again, if you want to check out the full written review, there's a link in the description to my website. Then the last here is another newer shoe from Diadora, and that is the Solano. This is kind of Diadora's kind of first go at synthetic soccer shoe, and while it is successful in a way, it's probably not something that's going to appeal to a lot of people. I personally was not a big fan of it. It's not the thinnest synthetic. It's not exactly lightweight. I would compare this to kind of like a Lotto Futuro 100, but again, is it on that same level? I'm not entirely sure about that. The fit is okay, and if you're looking for that thin synthetic, you can really pick this up for really cheap. So it's definitely a solid shoe, but definitely not my favorite. And again, you get that GX14 sole plate stud pattern. Really good stud pattern and sole plate if you're looking for that kind of thing. But again, you can pick that shoe up for really cheap, and again, there's a link in the description to my website for the full written review. As always, guys, like I said, the links are in the description to all the reviews for all these shoes. There'll also be high quality pictures, as well as buy it now links on the page with the best deals online, the cheapest prices anyways. So if you're interested in checking out any Diadoras, if you've never tried a Diadora, I highly recommend you guys go check out these reviews, because seriously, Diadora makes some of the best shoes on the market, and I think nobody ever even gives them a try. So if you've never tried a Diadora, I strongly recommend you grab a pair, especially because you can pick them up for pretty cheap. But as always, guys, if you have any questions not related to the video, go ahead and ask them on my Facebook page. And also, if you're interested in picking up a pair of shoes for a really good deal, go ahead and check out the super deal section on my website. There'll be a link in the description. There's a section for North America as well as Europe. So basically anywhere in the world, you're going to be able to find the best deals on any online shoes. Basically what it is, it's a section of all the best deals online. I kind of take all the shoes from all the best retailers at the best prices and kind of put it together, and I update it daily, so it's the best deals online. So if you're interested in getting a good deal on a pair of shoes, that's definitely the place to go. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.